Yeah, peace and blessings. Tab. We out here, you know, we talking about Pop's legal case. Good brother, Daoud. You know, this is Spring Valley crew right here. You know what I'm saying? Shaking the movement. And he has some different, you know, some concerns about Pop's legal situation. You know, he wants to just put forth questions, statements, or whatever.
Hotep, Islam, peace. As my assessment on the whole situation, and that maximum penitentiary out there in Colorado, pondering upon it, the thought came to mind how many prisoners that was inside that facility was released. When you do the knowledge to it, every inmate that was in it do not come home. So all of these rotations of attorneys and lawyers that Doc do have, that right there by no mere coincidence is purposely done. Why? Because they see that's a money well. That right there is intake of financial gain that they can do. Yep. And what they doing, hatefully to say it, but it seems like they playing on people's, with their hearts in the trust of Doc, they playing upon their ignorance upon it. Mm-hmm. And they go to the heart of the matter of the situation. The question should be, can you really get Doc out?
Right.
Is he really in there for life? Then if those questions cannot be answered by the attorneys or the lawyers, then they should be removed from their duties.
I agree with you 100%. And I just want just to add on, right? You got to look at it like this, right? In the past, you know, Doc, what he said in the past was, come a little bit closer to your phone, because I want everybody to hear this clearly. What he said in the past is, like, why are we paying the lawyers before we get the job done?
That's right.
Right? So, and what's happened is that some of these lawyers in the past have done shabby work. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they gotten paid, you know, 50, 100,000, 200,000, whatever the case may be, and they got absolutely nothing done. They just did a whole bunch of paperwork and stuff like that. The difference now with this lawyer and why we're feeling him so much is because he's saying, yo, listen, I'm going to get mine on the back end. He said, I'm going to get mine when Doc gets out.
Okay.
I'm already, you know, primed up for the lawsuit. He says, when I get Doc out, I'll be the next Johnny Cochran.
Now, is he in it for the long haul?
Yes, he's in it. No, he's in it for the long haul. Let me tell you something.
Because of the long haul, that right there is no timetable on it.
Right, there's no timetable on it. And the thing about it, right, he has something to prove. The Liberian government has something to prove. What they want to prove, right, and which is cool, they fighting for Doc, but they also proving, you know, for themselves that the United States government is going to respect international law. The United States government is going to respect the law of a diplomat, of Doc being a diplomat of that country. They have the documents that was filed that Doc is an official diplomat of Liberia. And Liberia is saying, y'all going to respect that. This lawyer has a personal interest in the case. And what he's saying, this is a reflection of me. He said, I want the United States government to prove me wrong. Also, let's look at it from a financial standpoint, right? That sometimes, like, all right, if I got hit by a car, right? These personal injury lawyers, what they saying is like, yo, listen, you don't have to pay us until you get paid.
That's right.
That's what this lawyer is talking about. He's saying, y'all not paying me. Only thing that y'all doing is paying, you know, for me to go back and forth to the jail, back and forth to Liberia, to get the documents and stuff like that. Because what we're paying him actually is peanuts. We're not paying him anything. These other lawyers that we've had in the past, yeah, we spend an exuberant amount of money just to get the job done. This guy here is saying, I know I'm gonna win. You don't have to give me a whole bunch of money up front. Just pay my airfare to get back and forth to Liberia, pay my airfare for me to get back and forth to Colorado, to speak to Doc, have Doc sign off on these documents, and I'm gonna make it happen. Because I'm going to get mine when we put in this $1 million lawsuit. I'm going to get mine when everybody knows that I'm the lawyer that freed Doc, that I'm the next Johnny Cochran that got the first man out of that maximum security prison.
How thorough is this legal team?
His legal team is mad thorough. He has a team of paralegals, right? Okay. And also, we have a legal team that works directly with the lawyer. And what makes this so great is that Doc went on audio saying to support this lawyer, this particular lawyer, to give him your support. Doc is like, he's family, he's one of us, he's fighting for me. That, you know how you know he's fighting? Because money is not the motive. Money is not the motive. Because the money that he's asking for is peanuts, it's traveling money. It's like saying, you know what, I'm gonna win this for you. Just pay my car fare for me to get on the train, to get downtown and get back. When I get down in the city, give me a little bit of lunch money or whatever the case may be. Meanwhile, you had the other lawyers, they want $100,000 just to look at a piece of paper.
You know the old saying, judge a tree by the fruit it bears.
Right.
So now, listen upon what you're saying, and it's just going to have to sit back and just see how he works.
Right.
Because a whole lot of attorneys and lawyers have a whole lot of lip service.
Right.
You know, now, if he means well and if he say what he's going to do is put his all into it, then maybe it'll come out to fruition.
Yeah.
And if not, then he's just another one of those attorneys as far as I'm concerned.
Well, you know, I'm going to put it to you like this. The amount of time that has invested into the case, right, that this is really the only thing that he's really working on. The only thing that he's asking us as a nation is to keep the momentum going, right, so he can continue going back and forth dealing with the consulate over there in Liberia, the Liberian government, because what he's doing, he's calling ahead. You'll get these papers together, get this, that. Because you got to remember, Liberia for years was in civil unrest. They was an unstable government. You didn't have a go-to person over there. Now what they did, they sent Ebola over there.
I was just getting ready to add on to that point.
Yeah.
Because you know they're in conjunction with Nigeria,
right,
Sierra Leone. All of that right there is by no coincidence either.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, because you see what we got to understand is this, that anytime, you know, we fighting for Doc, is that these 6 ether forces, black devils, whatever you want to call them, they're going to come out. And they're going to create situations to make that. That's why Doc said, fight the good fight, man. We at war. You know, like we look at it, you know, Michael and his angels fought against the dragon. These are 6 ether forces, man. Seen and unseen. You know, because Doc, he explained to us about the God of the Quran, the unseen God. And he explained to us about the God in the Bible, the ghost Bible. You know what I'm saying? The ghost God and the spook God and different things. And once he started putting this information out there, that's when it became a problem, man. You know what I'm saying? And these are the forces that's working against us. You know? So yeah, so this lawyer right here, man, you know, he's not asking for a whole lot of money. He's just asking for car fare, right? And a little bit of lunch money. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Okay.
All right?
Come through.
All right, definitely.
Brothers, peace.
Peace. Hotel.